Can you feel the tension building in Montreal? It's not the usual playoff fever, but a different kind of pressure, a strategic squeeze that every ambitious franchise eventually faces. How much does a team truly love its current players when the future is knocking so loudly at the door, demanding its rightful place? Is it possible to build a dynasty without making incredibly tough, even heartbreaking, decisions that prioritize tomorrow's glory over today's comfort? Welcome, hockey faithful, to an exclusive deep dive into the strategic crucible currently simmering within the Montreal Canadiens organization. After a season that saw them defy expectations, clawing their way into the playoffs with one of the youngest rosters in the NHL, the Habs now stand at a pivotal juncture. Their remarkable progress has created a fascinating, yet challenging dilemma, a defensive logjam that, while a testament to their successful drafting and development, now threatens to impede the very prospects they've so carefully nurtured. This isn't just about moving players, it's about a franchise making a bold statement, signaling its unwavering commitment to a long-term vision, even if it means saying goodbye to some beloved faces. Imagine a bustling highway, suddenly constricted to a single lane. That's the current defensive situation for the Montreal Canadiens. They've assembled a formidable group of blue liners, a mix of seasoned veterans, gritty enforcers, and promising youngsters. On paper, it's a depth chart that many teams would envy. But in the relentless pursuit of a Stanley Cup, depth can quickly become a bottleneck, especially when you have a pipeline overflowing with high-end talent ready to make their mark. The Canadiens are entering a crucial phase of their rebuild, having tasted playoff hockey and now hungry for more. To truly ascend, they understand that they must clear a path not just for the sake of roster spots, but for the crucial development of the players they envision as the cornerstones of their future. The whispers from within the organization are growing louder, and according to NHL insider Eric Engels, the Canadiens brass is not just considering, but actively preparing to create this vital space. Engels, speaking on the Sick podcast, revealed that several defensemen, including the popular Arber Xhekaj, have been placed squarely on the trade block. This isn't a casual consideration, it's a strategic imperative as the team gears up to integrate their top defensive prospects, David Reinbacher and Adam Engstrom, into the NHL lineup. Between those three guys, Mike Matheson, Jaden Struble, and Xhekaj, there's a good chance that between now and this time next year, one of them won't be here. Engels stated, laying bare the stark reality facing the team. Let's talk about Arber Xhekaj, affectionately known as the Wi-Fi man by the Montreal faithful. He's a fan favorite, a bruising physical presence who brings an undeniable edge and unexpected offensive flashes to the ice. His journey from undrafted free agent to a legitimate NHL defenseman is a testament to his grit and determination. Last season, Xhekaj appeared in 44 games, showcasing his physicality and potential for growth. He's precisely the kind of player who garners significant interest around the league, and his unique blend of toughness and skill makes him a highly probable candidate to be moved in the coming months. Trading Xhekaj would undoubtedly sting for many fans, but it underscores the ruthless calculus of building a championship contender. Every asset must be evaluated, every decision weighed against the ultimate goal. The potential departure of Xhekaj, or perhaps a veteran like Mike Matheson, who provides valuable experience and puck-moving ability, or the steady Jaden Struble, highlights the difficult choices that lie ahead. This isn't about discarding talent. It's about optimizing resources, about making calculated sacrifices today for a more robust, more competitive tomorrow. So, who are these highly touted prospects who are prompting such significant strategic maneuvers? At the forefront is David Reinbacher, the Canadiens' first-round pick in the 2023 NHL Draft. He's the crown jewel of their recent draft class, a defenseman with a blend of poise, puck-moving ability, and defensive responsibility that screams future top-pairing blue liner. The organization is incredibly high on Reinbacher, viewing him as a critical piece of their long-term puzzle. While they won't simply force him into the NHL lineup before he's ready, the expectation is that he will push hard for minutes this season. We know David Reinbacher is a big part of the Canadiens' future, Engels affirmed. They're obviously going to try to sign him. They're not just going to force him into the NHL lineup when they don't have to. This patient, yet purposeful approach emphasizes the need for a clear pathway for his development. And then there's Adam Engstrom, selected a year earlier in the third round of the 2022 NHL draft. Engstrom is a slick, agile blue liner whose skill set is rapidly developing, promising a dynamic presence from the back end. Look at Adam Engstrom, another player with real value potential for the Canadiens. He's going to be knocking on the door. He's very skilled. He's very agile, Engels noted. Engstrom's progress means that the Canadiens will soon have two high-potential defensemen who need significant ice time and NHL experience to reach their full potential. The organization recognizes that stifling their growth by keeping them in the minors or on the taxi squad for too long would be detrimental to their long-term plans. This defensive depth, while a positive for injury contingencies, creates fierce competition for roster spots and playing time. While it's certainly a good problem to have, it's a problem that demands action. The Canadiens' front office understands that this depth can be leveraged not just to clear space for their promising prospects, but also to address other needs within the roster. Perhaps they can acquire a much-needed scoring winger, a veteran center, or bolster their goaltending depth. The flexibility afforded by a surplus of talent on the back end allows General Manager Kent Hughes to be proactive and strategic in building a more balanced and formidable team. This isn't merely about making room. It's about making smart trades that accelerate the overall rebuild and push the Canadiens closer to consistent contention. The Montreal Canadiens are standing at a crossroads, where the path to sustained excellence demands a willingness to make tough calls. The decision to potentially trade established defensemen is not a sign of weakness, but rather a powerful declaration of intent. It signifies a franchise fully committed to its long-term vision, understanding that sometimes, to build something truly special, you must be willing to dismantle parts of what you currently have. This is the ruthless, yet necessary, reality of building a championship team in the modern NHL, a constant balancing act between present value and future potential, between loyalty and ambition. The future is bright in Montreal, but it will require some difficult goodbyes to truly shine. What do you think, Habs fans? Is it time to make these tough calls? Who do you see as the most likely to be moved? And who are you most excited to see step onto the ice for the Canadiens and usher in this new era? Drop your thoughts, your theories, and your wildest predictions in the comment section below. And if you're as passionate about the future of this team as we are, hit that like button to show your support and help us bring you more exclusive insights into the fascinating, often chaotic world of hockey.